As baby boomers head toward retirement, there has been a lot of focus recently on how to deal with aging, illness, and death itself. Here in West Michigan, there is a group that is working to educate people about improving end-of-life care here in our country. This noon, I'm joined by Dr. John Mulder. He's part of the Trillium Institute. Thank you so much for joining us.
Delighted to be here. Thank you.
Appreciate it. How did this whole group get started?
Well, I think out of a need for helping to educate our community and the medical system as well. You know, we're kind of at a crossroads. We're seeing an aging of the population, and medical science has done a tremendous job helping people live better and live longer, but no one really is focusing on the reality that we still are all going to be facing the reality of our end of life. And how do we prepare for that? How do we negotiate what it means to be living with a chronic or advanced disease, and what we really want the end of our life to look like so we can continue to live well up until the end, and when that comes, that we can die well.
Yeah. Now tonight, you're going to be talking about a recent report that talks about altering the end of life practices in America. Tell us a little bit more about that. Are we ready?
No, we're not ready. As a community, as individuals, and as a medical society, we're not ready to really address the reality of our end of life. And the Institute of Medicine, who you may be aware, comes up with these reports on a fairly regular basis, helping to define both education, legislation, initiatives, and programs that can really help to change the face of our medical care system. So the IOM came out with this report a couple of months ago. One of the authors of that report, Dr. Christian Sinclair, will be in Grand Rapids tonight to really talk a little bit more about the report, what they found, their recommendations, and how we as a community can really bring our resources together to really address this really very, very important need.
Because really the resources are scattered at this point, and many people don't know about what is available.
That is exactly correct. And not only what's available, but how do you navigate that? Because if that's the reality, we really want it to be done well.
How has end-of-life issues changed? What's different over the years?
Oh, you know, well, let's look back a century. People kind of understood that death was a normal part of the life cycle. Our medical care system has done a great job making us believe we can live forever. The focuses are on, on curing and fixing things. And in medical education, that's, we're trained to fix things. And so I think that we're now getting to a point where we're recognizing, you know what, there are things we can't fix, and we need to learn how to deal with that.
Okay. So that forum is going to happen once again tonight, so we'll have more on that for you. It's on our website at woodtv.com. It's Improving the End-of-Life Care in America. It's from 6 to 8 tonight at GVSU Seidman Center. It's free. It's open to the public. Do people need to register, or can they just show up?
They can just show up.
Okay.
You know, we'll have some extra chairs in case we overflow.
Okay.
We're looking forward to having folks there.
Again, we'll have that information on our website. And Dr. John Mulder from Trillium Institute, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. Delighted to be here.
Appreciate that. Well, we all